Okay, hey YouTube. This is my first video and it's about last night's Royal Rumble 2014. And I'm pretty pissed about the way that everything went. The show had its pros and cons. The pros, I'll name the pros first. Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt had a phenomenal match. I never really seen a Bray Wyatt, oh no, sorry, Bray Wyatt really wrestle before, and this is like the first match that I've seen him in because I didn't get to see the Inferno match with him and Kane, and I haven't seen any of his NXT work. But I was impressed that they put on a sorry that they put on a phenomenal match. Another pro, New Age Outlaws, new tag team champions. Um, I'm a little iffy about that because I do love New Age Outlaws. New Age Outlaws are one of my favorite tag teams ever. And I don't know, I'm happy that they won, but I'm also a little disappointed because I feel like the titles could have been in someone else's hands. Like the opportunity could have been given to somebody else, like a team that's been working their ass off for a while, and that'll be the Usos. They're very entertaining to me. They're also one of my new favorite tag teams of the newer era of wrestling, and I really like I really like the Usos, and I feel like they deserve to be tag team champions. But I guess with Goldust and Cody losing the titles, this is gonna mean like maybe a match at WrestleMania that Goldust finally gets to get his dream match against Cody Rhodes. As I read before in the report that once they lose the tag team titles, that they would have like I think a rivalry. I'm not too sure. I don't really remember because I read this a while ago, maybe like a month or 2.5 months ago. So I don't really remember about it, but maybe hopefully Goldust gets his dream match against Cody like he really wants. So that'll be a great thing. Um, Let me see another pro of the show. Um, yeah, I don't really think there were any more pros about the show. Well, the Rumble match itself was pretty decent, but let me get to the cons because that's what really blew me off, which really ticked me off. Rumble match. No Daniel Bryan. CM Punk gets eliminated by Kane, which I either wanted Daniel Bryan, Kane, I mean not Kane, CM Punk or Roman Reigns to win the match. And Daniel Bryan is not even in the fucking Royal Rumble. He's not even in the match, which I don't understand why not. I'm really pissed about that. That really pissed me off. And back to CM Punk. CM Punk getting eliminated by Kane. The way that happened. Um, I really wanted CM Punk to be one of my winners for the match out of those three, out of Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns, and I'm just disappointed the way that he got eliminated. I know that this is gonna set up a feud, maybe for Elimination Chamber between Kane and Punk, which is good. Kane, by the way, looks phenomenal. He's in great shape right now. Looks good. Looks healthy, strong, and good. But yeah, match for Elimination Chamber. I guess that's what's gonna happen out of the outcome of what happened, and Kane being DOO, Director of Operations. I don't know if that's still gonna continue. I kind of like the corporate Kane because he's not one of those corporate kiss asses or whatever. He's like, still badass Kane at the end of the day, even though he's corporate. So I'm enjoying Kane, and I feel like this rivalry with CM Punk and Kane will be good. Um, Roman Reigns, he beat Kane's record after 13 years of Kane eliminating 11 opponents in one single Royal Rumble. Roman Reigns, good job to you. Roman Reigns has impressed me since he's come to the WWE. With him being in the Shield, I expected Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins to be great, which they are. They're phenomenal. I'm not gonna put them down in any way. But the most impressive one to me has been Roman Reigns, knowing that he doesn't have as much experience as Ambrose and Rollins. He's really impressed me a lot. And the Royal Rumble, he's impressed me last night. He really impressed me, beating Kane's record, 12 men in the Royal Rumble, eliminating 12 of them, and also at Survivor Series when he eliminated 4 people on the opposing team. Great job. Roman Reigns is impressing me. He's been nothing but impressive since being here in WWE. Um. Okay. The thing that really pissed me off about last night's Royal Rumble was Batista winning. I feel like Batista winning was took the icing on the cake for me for bad Royal Rumble. I have nothing against Batista. I really like Batista. He's like, not my top 10, not even my top 15, but he's someone that I enjoy watching in the ring. But he just came back on last Monday, and he wins the Royal Rumble. I'm sorry guys. My cat is like the bad. But yeah, he wins the Royal Rumble after only being there for a week. I feel like that could have been a spot for somebody who really deserves it, and I feel like it was just handed right to him, which I didn't like that one bit because I feel like he didn't earn his spot to win Royal Rumble. Like that really pissed me off. And last night I felt so bad for Rey Mysterio, like so bad, because him coming out at number 30 and Daniel Bryan not even being in the match. Maybe people were expecting Daniel Bryan. I was expecting Daniel Bryan because even though he had a match earlier in the night, I was still expecting him to be maybe like a surprise entrant. Not like a surprise entrant, but like somebody that they didn't show. Like, like how they showed like everybody and the thing who's gonna be in the match. But I thought he was gonna be one of those people that wasn't shown, maybe just like to throw people off, something like that, that he would be inside the match. But maybe him coming out number 30 would have been great. But I felt so bad for Mysterio because excuse me. Him coming out at number 30, he's a baby face. But regardless of him being babyface or heel, it doesn't really matter. I felt bad for him because everybody was expecting Daniel Bryan to be in the Royal Rumble, and Rey Mysterio coming out last, and as number 30, as that being the last entrant. I feel like Mysterio could have came out earlier in the match, so that he could avoid that heat. And I feel like maybe a heel could have been in the Royal Rumble and came out as number 30, so that way maybe they could get that good heat on them, because they're heel. But regardless of them being heel or not, sometimes I feel like the heels need, that to generate heat. So I feel like a heel coming out at number 30 would have been very beneficial for them in a way. And oh my gosh, Orton and Cena. I'm so tired of seeing that match, seeing them against each other, the rivalry. It's been going on for too many years now, and they have great chemistry together. They do, they really do. So I'm not gonna say that they've had whack matches in the past, or they're not good together. They have great chemistry in the ring when they're together, but I'm just tired of seeing it, and I know other people are really tired of seeing it. So I feel like we don't need to see that no more. We really don't. Excuse me. We really don't need to see that no more. So it was like, hey, we already knew Orton was gonna win last night. We already knew what was gonna happen. Super Cena didn't win, and I have nothing against Cena, but he still is Super Cena. Let me see another match: Big Show and Lesnar. I felt like it was a pretty quick match. I felt like that it didn't have enough build to it. The match didn't have enough build for it to be, uh, a really good match or whatever like that. I really have nothing too much to say about that match because like I really don't care about that match. My main thing was the Royal Rumble match itself. I know a lot of people are pissed. I'm pissed. I know you're probably pissed. Even Mick Foley was pissed. By gosh, he was furious. And I feel like he's right. Younger talent needs to be pushed. Daniel Bryan, Ziggler, CM Punk, Reigns, The Shield. People need to be pushed. I'm tired of seeing the same guys up there for years, as in I'm speaking about Orton and Cena. They've always been the two top guys. I'm tired of seeing them on the top. Of course, they're never gonna drop down to mid carders, but come on, main event always in the title picture. I understand Orton, he hasn't been in the title picture for what, like 2 years, a year and change, almost two, or whatever. But Cena, I'm tired of seeing him as champion, and I'm tired of seeing him. Even when he's not champion, he's still the main event. I don't understand. Stop fucking shoving Cena down our throats. We don't want to see that. I like Cena ever since he came back. Not even, but before he got before he left to go get surgery, the match with Daniel Bryan and every match that he's had after Daniel Bryan has been great matches. I've been impressed with Cena since then. But these two matches that he's had with Randy Orton, Royal Rumble, and what was the other pay per view? I think it was Vengeance, the last pay per view of in December. Those matches were pure shitty to me. I didn't like them one bit. Cena didn't impress me one bit in those matches. I'm just tired of seeing Orton and Cena, Orton and Cena, Orton and Cena. I don't want to see it no more. You need to push some of your top stars, WWE. You really do. You're wasting talent. You have great talent on your, under your brand, under contract, and you don't even use them correctly. In the Royal Rumble, this NXT guy, I don't even know his name. I think his last name is Rusev, that Bulgarian guy. I've seen a few episodes of NXT. I'm not really impressed with him. I don't know much about him, but I feel like if you want to bring somebody up to the roster from NXT, you should have bought excuse me, El Generico. Now they call him Sami Zayn, or Adrian Neville. Bring one of them to the roster. We need people like that on the main roster. People who have great talent. And again, about the main Royal Rumble match. El Torito in the Royal Rumble match. Why? That was a waste of spot. That could have been for a legend. Maybe, hey, we could have seen Jake the Snake Roberts in the Royal Rumble. Who knows? They could have used that spot for a great legend. JBL. I love JBL, but he was a waste of spot. He got eliminated so quickly. Like, so quickly. And the NXT guy, I also feel like he was a waste of a spot. That could have been for somebody else to shine. But Vince McMahon and fucking Triple H, they want big guys now as the main event. They want them as top stars in the business. So that's why I kind of feel like also Batista also won the Royal Rumble. It was handed to him. Probably just because he's a big superstar or whatever. But I feel like just because you're small doesn't mean that you can make an impact, that you can't make an impact in the business. You feel me? CM Punk, he's only what, 220s something, in the early 220s. Be quiet, Pablo. And he he's a great smaller wrestler. Daniel Bryan, phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. Him and CM Punk, phenomenal. I was hoping to see those two in the main event at WrestleMania against each other for the championship. Like, if you want to put butts in seats, if you want to sell out pay-per-views, if you want people to buy your pay-per-views and watch your product, sometimes you need to listen to what the fans want. We want great matches, we want good matches, and people continue. No, not people. Story writers continue to write shitty ass fucking storylines that nobody cares about and that get people really pissed off, and you wonder why pay-per-views don't sell out. Or when's the last time a Raw or SmackDown was sold out? When's the last time a pay-per-view was sold out? God knows, because you people write storylines that are fucking shitty ass motherfucking storylines, and I'm tired of it, and I don't want to see it. I'm not gonna keep complaining about the product because I've been a WWE fan since the 90s, late 90s. because I'm only 18, but Attitude Era, that's when I started um watching wrestling, and I've been a big fan since then. So I'm not gonna stop watching wrestling because I don't know. I'm a diehard fan. I feel like it's in my heart. So I'm not gonna stop. But y'all just really need to change the way that y'all doing things with your product because to me, I feel like I don't know. My mind is completely blank on the way I feel because you guys are killing me with these shitty ass storylines and the way the product is going. I can admit y'all guys are somewhat improving. Like y'all not being so predictable, but you guys are still predictable. But you're not being OD predictable, as in you were before. But that's a good thing. You're not being that predictable. But things really need to change and change for the better because I'm tired of seeing the same old shit. I really am. I'm really tired of it. Really, really tired of it. Excuse me. Be quiet, Pablo. Well, that's the end of my rant, and hope to see you guys share this or like it or comment. Thank you guys. Bye.